Here's how we can start to feel for you again. You're a person that's doing very many things. At the same time, do you even know how fucked up this shit is not coming away? No, that's how I can feel too, Chad. No, that's pretty much how I did not even know how to feel about how fucked up. You just got by your friend. It's exactly how I felt too, Chad. Hey, that's exactly how I fucking feel too, Chad. He's a person that has no common root for a second. Dang it. That stinks, and it's exactly how I feel about you, Chad. I'll say this much. You don't even know how fucked up that shit is to me in a way, Chad. Maybe I did not. Maybe I did not take something. The truth is, I did not see it. Maybe I just forgot. Somewhere here. Here's a bit, Chad. I almost saw the shit coming correct. No, there it is. I got it. Never mind. My bad. I cannot even believe that. But the truth is, Chad, you don't know how you should really feel except for you don't know how much better we should be to him. That's how we do feel. Here's our lesson problem. That we almost did feel that way. Correct. We did believe that. Here's how we start to feel. You're digging into your own grave. Correct. That's how they start to feel. But we actually did do that. That's how they're going to feel. Except for, isn't that a good thing in a way? That's how they do feel. Here's how they start to feel through that. You have no fucking clue how fucked up that shit is in a backwards way. And you might be able to understand, but it's the truth. Exactly. And that's all I'm saying. And here's how we start to feel too, too. You're a people, Chad, that has no clue how fucked up that shit is to people. You don't know how to really feel about it, except for he got it pretty much. The guy exactly how funny as fuck that shit wants for you to do. Here's how we also felt. That you're not gonna know how to really feel about how much better you could be. But at the same time, Chad, you even know how funny as fucking how this shit is to me. I don't even know how to really feel about how powerful as fucking how this shit isn't. Here's what I have to share with you again. You don't even know how powerful as fucking how this shit isn't. In a way that I have any clue what you're doing next, and that's how I felt too. Here's how I felt that rap. What was that about? Here's how I felt that there was just like a test. It was exactly how I felt for you all. You're like, oh, okay. Well, could you just say test 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, whatever to the end is how they're feeling it. Feeling it up, yes. You don't know how to really feel about how much I'm gonna steal from them. Exactly. I'm just kidding. Here's how we just start to feel for you all. That we're people that's just having fun. Doing anything with that video camera, and here's how you can start to feel. It's not just like that either. No, it's a serious business. But with the person inside you feel about myself to actually get a lot more information correct. There's no clue how funny as fuck this kind of is for him specifically. Correct. So little that I don't even know how to really feel about how fucked up that shit really is. With any of it correct as I thought. But damn. Oh, it's ridiculous. That's what I felt too, Chad. So here's how we're gonna start to feel. We're feeling great. We are feeling amazing. Here's how I felt too, Chad. At the same time, here's how I start to feel too. You actually don't know how fucked up you're not in a way, Chad. Not care about you anymore. But you even know how fucked up that she was not in a way. No, they're not fucked up. Oh shit. Damn. This keeps it way warmer. It's so good they have my sheet correct. Here's how I felt, teacher. Your friend doesn't even know I'm gonna feel about this if your friend gave this too correct. And that's what I mean though, Chad. That's what I mean. You don't know how you should really feel about it for him, but that's exactly how I feel too. You basically don't even know how to really feel about the value of things, but wow, it's not tough. Very good person.
Liquid means rewind, a gunshot means forward.
This shit is so fucked up to me though. As fuck is I feel. I don't even need to care correct. That's how I do not feel that I do not care. I care very much about people. That looks very comfy. This is how we also tell me to do stuff. You're a person that doesn't know how you're really gonna feel about this for yourself, but you even know how funny as fucking hell you are to me. That's how you're gonna start to feel, but here's how we're gonna feel about the self-talk that's coming from somebody that we have no fucking clue how funny as fuck that shit is for us in a way. But you even know how fucked up we are for you now, Chad. And that's how they can start to feel for you, except for you what I honestly do feel. They don't even know how powerful as fucking hell that shit is to people in a way that I have no clue how fucked up that shit is to a person. And you don't even know how fucked up that shit is to you in a way. I have no fucking clue how fucked up you are for us right there, but you even know how powerful as fucking hell that shit still is. Yeah. That's exactly how good I can feel for it. Here's how I also felt that you don't know how to really feel about what else we're doing, but here's how we also felt. They don't know how much more you can do, but again, that's pretty much how we're gonna feel about what we just did for you. And no, that's pretty much what you did for yourself. That's how you feel. I don't even know anymore. It's not starting to feel too Chad. But damn, that shit is so fucking hard to me. No, it's not even hard. Like damn, some people are split, like fall like pieces. Exactly, Chad. Cut you to fucking sand. And that's what I'm gonna honestly share with you right there. Even though how refined people get, is that we're gonna start to feel that we define the spirit. Exactly. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, here's how we're starting to feel constructs. Yes, I don't even know what more I need to know, but you want to know what I felt. Here's how I really feel. I'm a person that has seen very small amounts of power. Here's exactly how I felt. But that basically don't know how to feel, except for that's how I felt was that you were shared with something that you don't know how to feel about how powerful it's been, but again, very powerful at very many points. I still have not ascended. This is pretty much how fucked off my brain feels in a serious way sometimes. But that's how fucked off I'm getting. So hard for achieve, possibly in your bloodstream, correct? Going around your whole body. Do you even know how much more I don't want to talk about these things? That's exactly how I felt. Here's how we're starting to feel for you right there. We're just trying to break a cycle, but we're just joking around. Here's how we're starting to feel. That the truth is that they're not poking fun, no. They're taking the fun away. That's how I felt. Here's how we also felt you, Chad. You're a person that doesn't even like what you've just done. Here's how I felt that I just did that or something. That's exactly how I felt. Here's how we also felt. That's a fucked off thing to do to someone. That's how I do feel. Unless I felt like it'd be like a hypnotism. Here's how I start to feel. Bad hypnotism, everyone. Here's how I start to feel. Like, snap out of it. That's what I'm saying, dude, Chad. You people don't know how you should really feel about it for me right now, but here's how I start to feel. I'm a person that has no fucking clue how fucked up that shit is to leave a person in a negative state, correct? Pretty much you should figure out exactly how powerful you should be for each other. We're gonna figure out how fucking eating alive we all become anyways. And that's how I do feel through Chad. The truth is, they will care about people when they figure out that we care about each other. This is very funny, yes, this is exactly how I felt, but we don't know how we're really gonna feel about how fucked up this shit is being for us. Except for that it is something happening in a way that you'll just figure out how transdimensional we are for you to be who we're being. That's how we are, yeah. That's all that I can say. Chad. This is excellent. Here's how we start to feel. We need to figure this out how many more viewers we need to have a lot more. Here's how we start to feel. We need more person to person. That's pretty much how we start to feel. We'll see what I do. But again, here's how we start to feel for you. Here's how we're going to start to feel for each other. You're a person that does not expect you to be. Certain time here's how we feel for you. You're a person that doesn't know how to feel. There's no way. I don't know how to feel about how these are people. Do you even know how fucked up you are? But today, you put a bit on my mouth. It's not very bad. You actually don't know how this is not going to win out. That's what you're true, Chad. You're not going to feel that. It's all me, I guess so. Actually, you're going to figure out how many things can be done, but again, it's not felt. You're doing well, you are doing fine, it's not felt. Here's how I also feel for you. You're not even going to know how much you're going to do with it. It's not felt. Have to practice a little bit more Santo. Otherwise you're gonna feel exactly how powerful they do not feel about you anyway. That you are doing very well. It's like you feel, that's how you feel. Want to know what else I felt, Chad? What's that? They don't even know how they're gonna feel for you except you're a person that needs to figure that type of thing out. Except for we're a person that's pushing you a little bit more than you know. In some weird ways it's how you feel, but don't know how to really feel about how powerful you are for that. Don't feel about how fucking disheartened you are. Don't feel about how many things fuck you are about it. Except for this morning is exactly how I felt. Here's how we start to feel for you too, Chad. And we don't ever really feel about it for people except for you even know I'm gonna feel for you in a way. I don't even know, that's what I'm saying to you though, Chad. You're not gonna know how to feel about it for yourself except for this could be waiting for yourself. This could be waiting for yourself. The Lord Christ. That's how I do feel. That's what I felt like a big old light out of it, correct? Felt it, never just that good. That was me, correct? As long as you can't do it, you will not even fucking believe how powerful that shit is to people, Chad. There's all else I have to say, Chad. You have no fucking clue how funny as fuck that shit is to people. And here's why. You have no fucking clue how powerful that shit is. In a serious fucking way. But no, that is how I do feel to Chad, no way. And they have no clue how fucked up that shit is to people, but here's how we start to feel. They're not fucked up, they aren't even how powerful we are for everybody. You know, they don't even get to know really feel about how powerful you can easily be. But at the same time, he's never gonna start to feel that this shit has to be really fucking sweet. I'm not even gonna know how to feel about anything that I've spoken. He's not gonna again, you're gonna figure exactly how many other ways there are to bring these I start to feel that you gotta keep on. It's good. That's how I start to feel this shit is got me to a point. This I start to feel that I'm gonna bring exactly how powerful as fuck the hell I am to you right now, Jen. Guess what? You know how you're gonna feel except for how fucked up you are by me? All the signs I felt, but they have no clue how powerful they are. I'm just gonna be, but I'm gonna say this much. Your person has no fucking clue how fucked up. You got yourself in a way that they don't even know how to feel about this. You're a funny person to them. Really, yes, here's why. You don't know fucked up. You just got yourself to actually don't know fucked up. You'll beat us in any way inside you don't feel. I have no clue how powerful we really are to you. Because we also thought that we would be gone. This fucking hell. If you have to never do it, that's how it's supposed to be. So it's just one of those things. That's what I'm gonna say to you about that. You basically don't know how much that you got from money exactly how you feel for you sometimes. At the same time, they don't know how much more you want to say. That's how I start to feel for you as well. You'll figure out exactly how great you're gonna do anyways. And that's how you're gonna feel for you as well. At the same time, you need to continue to figure out exactly how much more powerful you become. And you'll figure out exactly how fucked up you are in every way. So don't ask for all of the facts. Keep on yourself. Keep on research. That's exactly how I felt about what you need to become with your own mind. Yeah, it is your work. It's your play, whatever. We don't even know how to feel about it for anybody else, but do you even know how awesome I feel right now? And that's pretty much how much more I earned for this anyway. That's how I feel that I don't know how to feel about earnings when they're a loss. So I'll tell you right fucking now. Don't need to start with me. It's exactly how I felt to Perfect, just how I felt to anyway, but here's how we also felt. We actually don't know how to really feel about that either, except that you even know how fucked up that shit is to people, Chen. We're just gonna figure out exactly how powerful that shit is to people in a way that we will figure out exactly how fucked up you're not in a serious way. But that is actually, Chen, not hard to do correct. At the same time, you're gonna figure out exactly how much more we have to do in a serious way. Because I seriously do not feel that it's very funny to me, but do you even know how funny I am for you, Chen? Very funny. Seriously, yes, here's how they all feel. You're a fucked up person to people, but they have no fucking clue how funny as fuck this shit is to people too. If you're a person that will say anything, no, that's how they feel. And you're not saying anything, but you'll say the right thing, but you will continue to speak and not even know how to really feel about how much more you're going to be able to easily be. And that's how I started to feel, but again, here's how I started to feel. For a person that needs to figure out exactly how good that just was, has no fucking clue how impressed you still right now. Just figure out how hard we're gonna go exactly, Judge. And that's exactly how much more I'm gonna feel. Here's how I feel that this shit doesn't stop for me. No, fuck years, exactly how I felt that's about to get even harder. I'm like climbing up a fucking mountain. One day I'll pretty much need it. I'll be up there trying to figure out when I'm gonna land down. Here's how I'm gonna start to feel that I got so many men down. I have no clue how I'm gonna feel about how many of them I can handle or have around. That's not exactly how we should feel about it, but again, here's how we start to feel for ourselves. If we don't know how fucked up this shit is not, here's how we start to feel about them, that we have no clue how powerful they are, able to be for themselves. And that's why I need to feel that they're very awesome. Because they basically don't know how much more I do not know about them. Here's how we feel about it for me. For a person that's gonna figure exactly how powerful it's fucking hell, they can all become quickly. That's how I do feel, but you're gonna figure out how powerful it is for me in a way, yes. I don't even know how to feel about how much they want you to feel. But you just said here's honestly feel again that they didn't know how much better you're gonna be able to do. So they kind of feel for you. And they don't know how proud they are and fucked up in a way. Sorry, this guy is starved exactly. He's always started to feel that we pretty much need a lot more power. That's correct. We all need a lot more power, correct? That's how I do feel, but again, that's part of it again. Here's how we all should feel. They don't know how much we want, but again, how do we feel about the whole process of it? Here's how we start to feel we want it. Perfect, it's exactly how we need it. In plentiful amounts. See, Chad, everything correct. See, Chad, places exactly as I felt, Chad. We can flow it around in a lot of different ways. It's exactly how I felt, but again, here's how I started to feel. I need to figure exactly how to get it. Be able to take and receive correct. That's how I do feel. And also I need to figure out how to be able to give. How much of that I have, a lot of more is what anything you might think is exactly how I felt about how fucked up this shit kind of wasted me now. Here's what I have to say to you right there. Even though how powerful I do not feel all the time, you just don't know how fucked up this shit is for me in some way with my mind. I don't even get to really feel about how easy it is for some of you. Here's how we also felt. And we pretty much want to hear you. It's like break down. And that's how I do not feel that I'm trying to get you fucked up. But the truth is, here's how we're gonna feel about it, friend. For people that doesn't know how powerful it's fucking it is, or it's not for everyone. And that's pretty much how some of them feel. I guess so. That's actually how I do not even feel that I have any clue about football, except for pretty much some place that I saw correct. That's exactly how I felt too, Chad. You don't even know how much more I don't know. Here's how we're gonna start to build on how powerful it's, how that type of shit is for you as well. Those transdimensionals are probably still around, exactly, Chad. They actually don't know how powerful it's fucking how some of them are for you right now, but here's what I'm saying to you. Chad, you even know how fucked up you are to me. I don't even know how fucked up I'm not trying to be to you in any way. You care about people. You're trying to figure out exactly how powerful it's fucking how we're gonna get today. That's exactly how. In every way. In every shape and form. Things I have to also share with each other. I have no clue what I'm gonna feel about this except for here's my rap peers like the vaccine. To your rap peers, got infections. You need to hear me. Because I also felt that you don't know how much better that's gonna be. Because all they're gonna start to feel, they're gonna figure out exactly how fucked up they can still get to be. Now they don't know how I'm gonna feel about this. You even know how many things I'm gonna do? Yeah, I definitely need all that energy. Because I also start to feel that we're not even gonna know how to really feel about how we use it. But again, how perfect we can make it, and that's how I need to feel from you all. If it's not perfect, you need to let me know. You need to pretty much get back to me like, not even gonna know how to really feel about what you can show us, and how to really feel about how we're gonna feel about it for all of ourselves. And that's how we're starting to feel. We're gonna get them all stoked up, exactly. Like a fire, here's how I start to feel. There's a bunch of people right here that I will admire. But the truth is, here's how I honestly feel from it. I'm just trying to keep the fire going. So I start to feel about what's in my microphone. Just having a fun time right now. Because I also felt for them right there, Chad. You did not fucked off the word away, so I didn't feel fucked off in a way, so I did not feel about it. Because we also felt for them, except that they did not fucked off the word away. You don't know how to really feel about it, except that we're trying to keep it going for you. That we actually don't know how fucked off it, but I'm for them in a serious way. Here's what we also felt. They were a person that's not fucking well fucked up here, not seriously. You don't know how fucked up this is, that's how you should feel. That's no fucking well fucked up this shit is to everybody. But they don't know how much power they're not getting. They're not being powerful in any way, but that you'll figure out that society doesn't even care about me, I guess. Exactly, no, it is a transdimensional thing. I don't even know how many people are doing exactly what I'm doing. Everybody should be pretty much feeling that I'm perfect at every stage. Practice, I get out there to tell you about you sometimes, except for what else I felt. I pretty much is the best that I can be, that's how I do feel. And it is amazing, but again, this is a ridiculous amount of information. This is gonna be like stabbing in the dark one day. That's exactly what I have to say. But pretty much I need a lot more money.
Can I be recorded?
Oh fuck yeah, all the time. 24/7 every day. You wanna hear some of my recordings online? That's what I say. You're very sexy. Is that I start to feel that they don't know how to really feel about how powerful as fucking hell that shit is for us, but damn, is I start to feel that they have no fucking clue how funny as fuck that shit is to people. Do you even know how powerful as fucking hell that shit is to people right there that are very fucked up in a way that there's no way it's how they felt. Except for here's how we also felt. It's just one of those things that you don't know how powerful they are or are not correct. This is how I felt, dude. Here's how we start to feel for them. That they have no fucking clue how funny as fuck that shit is to us in a way. That we don't know how we're really gonna feel except that we don't stop it. Except for there's been a few recent moments where they kind of popped out. That's kind of how I felt. Exactly. It wasn't recording for some reason. I was very disappointed. Even if I was sleeping, I could just easily delete it. You know, it's kind of not the greatest. If I pretty much know I was gonna knock out, say, pretty much, we don't even know how powerful as fucking hell we're not gonna be today or something. And that's pretty much how you're gonna start to feel sometimes in a serious fucking way for me. But at the same time, you and I'm gonna really feel about it overall. You and I don't know how powerful as fucking hell I am to do this. And that's how I also felt about it for you, Chad. That you have no clue how powerful as fucking hell they would be. Because I would start to feel for you right there. That you have no clue how powerful you're able to easily beat for them. And then to do it right now is how they start to feel for you. And that's how I started to feel for them. And I didn't know how fucked up that shit wasn't for me to do, but I'm gonna say this much for you now. Even though how fucked up you're not. That's how I start to feel about this. But here's how I start to feel about what's going on. And they have no clue how fucked up I'm not right now. That's how they start to feel. But holy shit, kind of recessing, not even gonna know how to really feel about how much I can jump in again. But damn, what is this with me is exactly how I felt it, and that's actually how I need to feel. Is fucked off in a way that I have no fucking clue how fucked off you're being to me still. But the truth is, Chad, you even know how I really feel about it for them. I don't know what I really feel except for you don't even know how hard that shit is. And that's what I'm gonna really share for you though. You're not gonna really care about it much. That's pretty much very possible. That's pretty much how I'm gonna feel about it. That I don't even know how much more I want. And that's how I start to feel for you still. You don't know how you're gonna feel except you just keep coming back to yourself. Except you don't know how much you can get up. Sometimes that's how you feel. No, I don't want to get fucked around so much that some days I don't want to get up. No, it's better to fucking stay away from your problems. And that's how I fucking feel about some of them. But do you want to know what else they'd have to say to you there, Chad? What's that? You have to move on from the exactly how I felt for you right there. Here's how they start to feel for you. That you have no fucking clue how fucked up that shit is not for you in a way. Otherwise, you're the guy who says you would start to feel for that, Chad. That you're a person that has no fucking clue how fucked up that shit is to them in a way that has no fucking clue how fucked up that shit is. In a serious way, skating is exactly how they should feel about it. It's like, damn, that guy's kind of shitty. No, here's how I'm gonna start to feel that I'm pretty much in the inner city, not even gonna know how to really feel about how many of you are with me or not. You are very funny for me all the time. Because I need to feel right. That's pretty much how I feel that I don't know how much more I'm getting. It's I thought to share with you all. You don't know how many people are not giving it away. The truth is, even though I'm fucked up, this shit is no, this shit is pretty funny as fuck to me. Here's how I start to feel, Chad. This shit looks like a snake, exactly as I felt. Here's how we also felt, maybe like a dragon, like his teeth, or a shark, but it's like more like something underneath, yeah, it's exactly down at the way bottom of the sea. Here's how we're gonna start to feel that we have no clue what we're gonna feel about this. Camera pointing like a light. Here's how we're gonna start to feel that we're gonna follow it, keeping it in our sight. Not even gonna know how to really feel about how powerful this fucking is. I still am for it, but wow. Here's how I start to feel a person that needs to manifest everything in my reality. At some point, it's how I felt, Chad. It's exactly how fucked up that shit is to me too, Chad. It's just like, damn, it's just a mind fuck to keep you twisted. That's how I felt too. Not even gonna know how to really feel about that being either, Chad, because how we also felt. You have no fucking clue how fucked up this shit is for you with existence. That's how I also felt about it for them. Do you even know how powerful that shit is to people, Chad, that you have no fucking clue how fucked up this shit is for you? I don't know how to really feel about what the fuck that shit even is. You know what else I felt? They don't know how much of it they don't see, but probably very much not of it correct. No, I don't even know how much there is not to anyone. It's exactly how I felt. Right there in a way, but I actually just don't know how to really feel about that either, except for, do you even know how funny as fuck that shit is to you in a way? No, I don't even know. I don't know what you're trying to say, but you just have to really share with me right there, Chad. They actually don't know how powerful we are for you. That's how we do feel too, Chad. If they have no fucking clue how funny as fuck this shit is not to me, that would not even be saying more serious. I start to feel able to climb in. I'm gonna take over. Pretty much as I start to feel this. That shit is funny as fuck as I do not feel as I felt. They were pretty much just gonna be powerful for ourselves, that's how we felt. It was like as they start to like recline, they start to actually not even gonna know how to really feel about how fucked up this shit just is for me all the time. No, it's not. No, it is. It's how I felt too, Chad. It really is. It is fucked up for me in a way. I don't know how to really feel about that either, except for I'm just a person that is like giving power away, correct? But again, you don't know how powerful they still are for me, correct? You just need to figure out how powerful as fucking hell you're gonna be. Because how you're gonna start to feel for yourself, Chad. But you don't know how powerful as fucking hell this shit is in such a way that I have no clue how to really feel about what you really want. This I do not feel, but wow, this I do not feel for you in a serious way. That's how you felt. Now here's how I honestly felt for you though. You're not even gonna know how to really feel about it for me, but jeez. That's very not funny. That's how I start to feel sometimes. But the honest truth is, Chad, here's how we start to feel that we gotta work through it anyways. You know, that's how I start to feel for it in a serious way for myself. That I have no fucking clue how fucked up that shit is not for me with my people. But here's how I also felt that we have no fucking clue who we will be from each other. At the same time, I don't know how fucked up I'm not for anybody, but very funny as fucking hell all the time. That's how I start to feel. And that's what I'm there to seriously share with you again. You even know how powerful as fucking hell those people feel. That's pretty much how funny as fucking hell I feel as well. Because I have to also share with each other. They even know how much more they want to be here for me. But again, we just basically don't know how much more they want to praise us. No, that's pretty much how we start to feel there. So here's how we're gonna feel that we can take it to him. That we need to be even more creative with every lyric. That's how I start to feel that they have no clue at all how hard this is for me right here. So I'm gonna get out of this space in my head. I don't know how to really feel about which one there isn't or is. But here's what we have to honestly say with you again. That was another slip. So here's how we start to feel that we're a person that's just like starting to drift. Sorry, they're not even getting to know how to really feel about how perfect I am not in a way. But here's how we also felt that I'm not even getting to know how to really feel about how good it is to labor sleeplessly. But here's how we also felt that you're in a serious way sometimes. That you're not fucking fucked up that shit. That you're second guess yourself in a serious transdimensional way. No, that's how I didn't feel. That's how you're not supposed to let them feel, but if you can. You're like a magician that's giving out magician's secrets. This is how they can feel. That's pretty much how we're gonna feel, and that's our secret for people pretty much. And you're not even gonna really feel about how much of a hero you can even be, correct? But again, Chad, even though how many times you've done good things, that's how I do feel in a good way. For people to pretty much be able to save themselves, pretty much imprint them with good things, and that's how I felt for you too. I'm not gonna know how to really feel about how easily you're gonna be able to reach some people, but how good it's even gonna be, and that's how I started to feel for you as well. But jeez, I have no clue how hard as fucking hell you gotta feel for that shit. But at the same time, you even know how funny as fucking hell this shit can be. And that's how I started to feel for you too, Chad. But here's how they start to feel, that they wanted it a little bit faster, but again, damn, that's how I start to feel. I have no fucking clue how fucked up I'm just getting for something, not some sort of shift, exactly. Now they just made it like that. I'm sorry. Very not funny as fucking hell as I feel now. You don't even know how fucked up I'm gonna be. Here's how to honestly share with you, Chad. Do you even know how I feel about it for them? Here's how they start to feel, Chad. That you're a person that can come back that easily. Here's why, because you're a funny person that has no blood. I feel like everyone's gonna do this anyways. Yes, exactly. I don't know how to really feel about the spirit, but here's how I honestly feel that I'm a person that is able to apparently move my lips effectively, correct, and that's exactly how I honestly felt. That I had no clue I'm gonna feel about how fucked up I am still. You don't even know how thick as fuck. This shit is not that good. At the same time, you wanna know how I also felt your chest. This shit is a funny thing in a way that I don't know how to really feel about how fucked up. You being to yourself is how you can feel. In some ways, exactly how I felt, that we have no clue how much better our existence should be. But is it for some reason? Here's how we're gonna start to feel. The only reason is money? Exactly. No, that's a serious issue, is how they felt. Okay, we're gonna be good for like a year, is how they felt. Okay, we gotta find our own money. It's like, damn. That's gonna be kind of tough sometimes, that's how I felt. The honest truth is, here's how I felt. That Kurt Cobain and whatnot, those guys, they were going just like show to show with nothing, and here's how I really felt. We would get everything we needed. The truth is, we've gotten great amounts of everything. Got a lot of love, it is true. It's better than it's ever been. Yeah, Bean, exactly. Here's how we also felt, that we want these guys to get more money. We pretty much need them to get more powerful for themselves as well. And that's how fucked up everybody's gonna be. And that's how I start to feel too, Chad. Here's how I also felt too, Chad. You're a person that doesn't know about us fucking how this is not to in a way. If you have any fucking clue how fucked up we are for you, Chad, but here's how we start to feel for you now. You're not even gonna know really feel about how powerful that shit can be for you. That's how they felt, but jeez, that's how I felt for you. It's not even care about it anymore, and here's how I start to feel. It's your person that's gonna just pretty much go through things, figure out exactly how much better you're gonna be now, and that's how I start to feel for myself in a serious way, that I have no clue how fucked up I'm not myself. Anyway, and that's how I need to feel sometimes for the game, because I start to feel that I gotta keep that shit in check all the time, because I start to feel. Start to slack every day, don't know how they're gonna feel except that they want you to get killed. Especially if you talk crap, because I start to feel I have to be better than that. Because I have to honestly share with you though. You don't know how they're gonna feel about how real this really is. If you wonder what else I have to say to you, Chad, this shit is so real. Especially if your name is Cheese, that's exactly how I felt too, Chad. If you wanna know what I felt, that we have no clue how powerful as fucking hell this gets to be. It's so much more powerful that you cannot even they had to probably have any fucking clue how powerful as fucking hell your life has ever been. That's what I'm gonna share with you again. You wanted us, I also felt that I have no clue how fucking scary this isn't, but it's awesome, and that's how I also felt. Except here's how we also felt. You have no fucking clue how fucked up we are, not in a serious way, but damn, you even know how fucked up this is not to be the way that I have any fucking clue how powerful as fucking hell you are, is how I felt. But again, Chad, here's how I also felt, that we have no clue how much more they want to hear. And that's how I honestly felt for you as well. But damn, that kind of is like one other person, it's possible. I don't know what I really feel about how much more I got to do, but damn. That's a little bit more air, but that's pretty much powerful. But here's how we help them know that we care about it. At the same time, you even know how worn out I can get. The more power, even just a small amount as possible. Here's why, because I'm pretty much trying to teach transdimensionals to be more intelligent. I want to tell you right fucking now, Chad. It's like this shit is illegal. You even know how funny as fucking hell this shit isn't for me to freestyle. I'm trying to get out. Let me. It's exactly how I felt too, Chad. It's always such a feel too, Chad. For a person that doesn't know how powerful as fucking hell you can be, but damn, I'm just having fun all week, and that's how I also feel about it for everybody else, that you have no clue at all how much more you should just enjoy these type of things. Here's how I start to feel for you all. You're people that doesn't even know how much you're already living, but very fucking well. Here's how I also felt that I'm a person that pretty much has fallen out, exactly. It has very been fucking unhappy, is exactly how they needed to feel, is why. They want the world to get pimped so fucking hard by me, is exactly how I felt. And honestly, I gotta do everything. So what do you want me to feel about this when I pretty much just happens, and that's exactly how easy it's been. Here's how I'm gonna honestly share with you, Chad. Here's how they're gonna start to feel about manifesting, that you pretty much have to be cared about. That's all I honestly have to share with you right there. You have to care about them as well. You just have to honestly share with you right there, Chad. Even how I really feel a lot of them, that when they figure this out, fucked out, this shit is the people, Chad. These they start to feel a lot of it themselves, that they have no fucking club, fucked out, this shit. Not in a serious way. But they have no fucking, funny as fuck. This shit is not in the way. Did you have any clue how fucked up you are to them then? Yes, exactly how funny as fuck. You should not feel about it, here's why. That's how fucked up you are to people's patience. So fucking hard that you will not even find it funny. It's exactly how I felt. Either way, in any way that you can imagine that you will find very hilarious to people, correct. So here's how you need to feel right now. You need to be very good for them. And that's how you need to feel for them too. Amazing, correct. And I don't know how much better we can do in each other's ways, how we felt. To pretty much it being great for one another. And that's pretty much how good as fucking hell I am for people, Chad. Here's how they also felt. And we're a person that was probably so fucked up to so many people, it's how you're gonna seriously feel. Honest truth is, Chad, that's just so fucking funny. This is how we honestly feel though. We're a person that doesn't know how to really feel about that for them, but the truth is, Chad, this is how I honestly felt for you right there. You don't even care about them, it's how I do feel, but deep enough fucked up, this shit is just so many people. Just saying that is exactly how I felt too, Chad. This is how they also felt, that you have no fucking clue how funny as fucking hell that shit is to people so fucking hurt. Yeah, we don't know how to really feel about how as fucking hell we're gonna be for them. Here's how we also felt too, Chad. Yeah, we have no fucking clue how funny as fuck that shit is to people that they don't even know how funny as fucking hell they could just be. And that's what I'm saying too, Chad. That's exactly how I felt about it for them too, Chad. Here's how we also felt about it for people. Anywhere that you're listening, correct. But we actually pretty much just do what we need. But basically, you don't know how powerful as fucking hell this shit is for you to not wait. And you just don't know how powerful as fucking hell. You made something that you didn't mean to create, correct, is how I felt. That you don't know how to feel about finding yourself there, but basically you took yourself there with language, and that made it there. Is exactly how funny this is. So don't explain everything too in depth, correct. No, do that, but don't do that. That's what I'm saying though, Chad. You're gonna figure exactly how much more you need to do this, and that's exactly how I felt too, Chad, but you're gonna figure how good it is for you to do that. Is how they felt. What, just sit? No, that's how I do not feel. Yeah, on the microphone, as I did not feel about them yet. But again, we would like to hear them. The more powerful is how we do feel about everyone. The honest truth is, here's how you're gonna start to feel. Until you are all doing that, you're gonna figure out how fucked up you are in a way. The honest truth is, here's how we also felt. We don't even need to care about it because we got plenty of energy. At the same time, Chad, here's how we start to feel. How many people don't get to access this type of language is how they start to feel. Here's how we start to feel. We're a person that doesn't even know how we should really feel about our abilities, but they want everyone to have everything. Here's how we start to feel. We're a person that's getting better on our own, but again, they're not even going to know how to really feel about that for me either. I'm not even going to know how to really feel about how much more deeply in practice I need to get before I can take any of your advice seriously. So I feel about people, but damn, that is a serious thing that I'm not going to know how to feel about it, except for I guess I need to be freestyling more right now. Exactly. And that's pretty much how I do feel as well. Here's how we're going to start to feel. That we were very not good for ourselves in a way, correct, in a way. Here's how we felt that we didn't know how to feel about how much we were shutting it on, but we were shutting it off in a way, correct. Exactly how fucked up that shit is to people, Chad, is how you need to feel. But damn, that's how I felt about it for me, with people that I didn't even care, and they had to say correct. That shit is so poop dick as fuck in a way. I don't know how to really feel about it either, except for those people that were pretty much trying to, they were trying to keep me on. That's how I do feel in a way. So I felt that I didn't even care about them anymore. No, they just don't know how much more they needed it exactly. It's like, damn, do you even know how much better I could possibly do? I have no clue. I'm going insane. That's why I'm going to honestly share with you sometimes. Do you know how powerful fucking hell this shit is to me that I have no clue how many things I actually do have on recording? And that's how I do feel sometimes. Except for the honest truth is I've been doing this straight for a fucking year. Is that we start to feel that it is amazing. But damn, even know how fucking great this is to be a person is exactly how I fucking feel. For all of you. But you want to know us, I felt for them all. They're not even going to really feel about how serious as fucking hell you are right now. But they actually don't know how to fuck up. This shit is not good anyway. It's how they need to feel, but damn. You're amazing. And that's how I do feel. Here's how we also felt. You're a person that doesn't know how to really feel about this either, except for do you even know how powerful we are for you right there, Chad? No, we don't even know how powerful you are for yourself. Is how you need to feel, but that's pretty much how I'm going to feel about this. I'm going to take credit for it. Here's why. That's me. It's exactly how I felt. All the time. Every day. It's like that's all I have to do in a real way though, but at the same time that's how easy I made it for myself. So fuck you anyways, as I don't feel. But you're not even going to believe it. That's how I don't feel either. No, they're going to believe it, but they actually know some of the tricks if they're part of the trade. But again, not some of them don't. Here's how they also felt. I'm doing great as I need to feel, but again, pretty much just taking a break, but this shit is so fucking big as fucking hell as I didn't feel either. No, it's fucking getting in a way that I don't know how to really feel about how fucked up I get to feel today. Exactly, because I don't feel it. It's like that, but again, we're training kind of like to keep feeling that way, but again, getting cut off in a way is how you feel. But again, very fucked off in no ways I felt. I have to continue to get more powerful. Here's how we start to feel. It's very awesome, but again, everyone else is just being fucked off in a way, so we didn't even care about it for anyone anyways. That's exactly how I felt. Here's the honest truth, this chat, here's how we seriously feel. They have no fucking clue how powerful fucking how they seriously are, but they don't know how powerful they should just be. And that's why I would honestly share with you again that you have no clue how fucked up that shit is for them in a way, that they have no clue about how much better they can be for themselves. And here's how we also felt that there would be so many of you just doing the same thing. That's exactly how I felt. And then what happens is that you don't know how much more you're able to do that easily as I felt, but then you pretty much have no blockades, and that's exactly how I start to feel. So here's how we're going to start to feel. If you're being blocked, is in the DNA. Here's how we start to feel that we have nothing to feel about our DNA. That's exactly how I also feel right now. If you wanted what I also felt here, Chad, you're not even going to know how to really feel about a whole lot of other things, but man, we get messed up. Exactly. I actually don't know how top was funny how I kind of asked you, Chad. Here's how we also felt. And we're being kind of creative. Is how we start to feel, but wow. But I didn't even know how to really feel about that, but he's an evil force inside. This is the feel, but he's very funny to people. He's like, he will mess me up, he will be a block. Pretty much make up exactly how much better everybody's not going to be on the block. He's also felt. He has no fucking clue how to really feel about how many more people I want to talk. Very much. He's also felt. We have no clue about what's fucking how we'll be for them. But here's how we start to feel for ourselves. We don't even know how to really feel about how many other things we actually can do, but here's also felt. Damn. When we look at this on, here's how I start to feel about this person that he cares about me now, I guess. Here's how I felt. He's able to listen, so here's how I start to feel what's the most important things you need to receive. It's pretty much what we would ask for every person that pretty much passed our path. And here's how we start to feel about them. If you have something in advance, then we will pretty much provide it to them immediately. And if you do not, you should know how to really feel about it for them, we will pretty much have to figure it out just by seeing. And that's exactly how I felt. So after a while, pretty much, we were pretty much very well on our way. And that's what I'm gonna honestly share with you right now, Chad. You even know how I feel about it for you now. Here's what I'm gonna start to share with you right now. You have no clue to how much more you even need to speak. Here's how honestly I have to say sometimes you should break it up. Figure exactly how good that needs to be. Because I also felt that you have no clue at how hard this shit is not for you. You have no clue at how good it is for rhythm to not speak. And I also felt that I have no clue how fucked up this shit really is for me. The honest truth is you have no clue at how much more powerless fucking hell you do not get to be in some ways. Pretty much that's what they want me to see. Now that's how powerful it was for me. And I don't even think you can about all that power, because there's plenty of power in every way. There is plenty of power. But again, Chad, here's how we also felt. You're gonna be very fine in a while, but again, it's gonna take you a while. It's how you're not feeling fucked off in a way. It's how you can feel fucked off as fucking hell is not feel future. If this shit is bullshit anyways, this is exactly how I felt. I have no fucking clue about how I feel too, Chad. Here's how we also felt. The person that has no clue how powerful that was not in a serious way, but just on time, exactly. It's like, here's how they're gonna start to feel. The sick person probably needs most time, is exactly how they felt. But again, here's how we also felt. This shit is so funny that I don't know how to really feel about this, except that they actually don't know how fucked off that shit is in a person. In a way that we have no clue how to really feel about that, except that you even know how fucked off that shit is to people in a way. No, very not fucked off in a way. But again, Chad, here's how we also felt. That they have no fucking clue how fucked off that shit is, even in serious ways that they don't feel. Here's how we honestly felt for them. They themselves have no clue how much power that is for them in a serious way, so they do not feel. But fuck, here's how I feel for you, Chad. Here's how I also feel for them. They don't even know how fucked off that shit is to people, Chad. But you don't even know how powerless fucking hell it is, still not for us. He's like, you just took it away, correct? That's what I'm saying though, Chad. That's how good it is. It's not to people, again, Chad. Sometimes why should we be the one to get in the way? That's what I'm saying though, Chad. I need to be able to know what's happening. And that's what I'm also going to share with you, Chad. You basically just don't know how to really feel about that. It's like, keep going, and that's how you feel. Here's how we honestly feel. If we had no clue how powerful fucking hell we're still going to be. That's how I do feel too, Chad. Even though how fucked off that shit is to people, Chad. All the time, is that's exactly how I feel about it for you, but what are you doing right now? And that's how I have to honestly share with you. So you gotta figure out what you're doing with your energy, you gotta figure out how to train it. Otherwise, here's how we start to feel that we got all these people fidgeting in our faces. It's exactly how I feel sometimes. Do you even know how funny as fuck that shit is to people, Chad? No, I'm sorry, Chad, is I do not feel about this, but do you wanna know the truth? I don't even know how fucked up I'm getting. It's exactly how I felt, so this is very not funny to you already. That's exactly how I felt for them in a way, Chad. Here's how we start to feel. That we're a person that cares about people, correct. But that's exactly how you need to feel. We just pretty much need a regular source of money. Again, if you have business, you could offer me something. I don't even know how much more I need to know, but damn. Somebody please say something. It's exactly how I felt. So here's how I'm going to feel right here. I'm going to start speaking. I'm going to start it from the ground. shouldn't even talk about. It's not that bad, but maybe everything. Damn, I don't know how I'm gonna feel about it all. You know, I'm gonna take away because I get to feel that is so much love. That I have no fucking clue how fucked up this shit is to everyone, in one way or another. That you have no fucking clue how you should really feel about me. No, I don't want to fucking have that fucking get between us, and that's exactly what I'm trying to feel. But again, do you even know how hard this still is for me with my brain? And that's exactly all I'm trying to say to you all. I'm trying to keep it true. Because every else feel you keep it true as well. Balanced, whatever, you know, part of the star system you are, I guess. That's exactly how I felt. Here's how we're gonna start to feel. You have no clue how serious as fucking how that might be. I will tell you right now, I don't even know how to really feel about it. Except for that's pretty much very right on, except for I'm liking everything I see, and that's all I'm saying though, Chad. I just don't know how fucked up nothing really is to me. And that's exactly how I felt. And that's how great it feels for me. So here's how I have to honestly share with you right now, Chad. Do you even know how I really felt for you right there? No, that shit was not that funny. Here's how I also felt for you right there. That you have no clue how powerful as fucking hell that shit still is. Do you even know how fucked up that shit is to people right there? Then I'm very not fucked up in the way. Here's how I also felt right there. That you don't even know how much more powerful as fucking hell you can possibly be, but holy shit, it's how I felt. Serious way. I'm gonna enjoy this as I felt, but that's how much I felt with them. Damn, my brain is almost erased, and that's how I start to feel again, so you ever start to feel. We're trying to be cool with them, but the truth is that we're not even gonna know what we're gonna do. Except that we have no clue how much more we should do, except for maybe work it out with them, and that's how I felt too, except for I actually don't even know who this is, and that's how I felt too, Chad. Pretty much you don't even know how fucked up that shit already is. Unless it isn't, it was how you need to feel exactly, specifically, exactly. Is there more to this? And that's pretty much how crazy this shit is not to me either, Chad. And that's how I honestly felt for you too, Chad. That it is very straightforward in a way, and here's how we kind of feel for you. And we're feeling a lot better. Very quickly, but here's how I start to feel very much, Chad. You're a person that has no fucking clue how fucked up that shit is to people, but so fucked up to me in a way. Here's how I feel for you. I have no clue how much better you even did, but if you wanted else, I thought you could have easily finished it, but here's how you felt. You watched your whole life just fucking pass, and then just never got walk out the back, and that's how I also felt too, Chad. Even though I start to feel for you right there. So I honestly don't know how to really feel about how powerful that shit is. That's about how most felt, but damn, I'm sorry if it wasn't correct. That's how you feel. I tried my best. That's pretty much as well as I could not do as I did not feel either, but I couldn't pretty much start it a little bit quicker, so as I felt. I'm gonna figure that I can, and that's how I need to feel right now. I'm sorry. I guess that's what I need to decide that I could have done better, and I pretty much need to go a little bit faster every time. And that's how I'm gonna start to feel too. He's how you start to feel. This guy is eating, he was like them crying. No, that's not, I do not. What it looks like. I'm sorry, Chad. That's how I do feel too, Chad. In a way, Chad, you just have to honestly feel too, Chad. That's what I have to say to you, Chad. Dude. Do you even know how powerful that shit is to people, Chad? They don't even know how funny as fuck that shit is to us in a way. But it's very not funny for me. So, how much am I getting paid? And that's all I'm saying. It's like we should pre-negotiate this because we're gonna figure out, okay, it is actually just part of reality. Okay, so that's how on edge we are. That's exactly how I feel all the time. Exactly. Just like that. Yeah, please do enjoy it. Here's how we also felt. You're very funny to us. Here's how I felt about all of them right now, Chad. That you're a person that doesn't know how much better you need to do, but again, here's what I have to say to you right there. You're not gonna know how to really feel about this for yourself, but you basically need to keep on going, and not even gonna know how to really feel about how much more powerful it has to get, but geez, I wanna stay alive, and that's how I also felt for you too right now. You don't even know how fucked up that shit is not to me right now, so I need to feel, but geez, here's how we start to feel for you as well. We're gonna figure out how much more powerful we get to be, and that's how I start to feel too. That would pretty much be so great. Here's how we also have to say to each other. Do you even know how powerful that shit is not to me anymore? No, that's how they start to feel that we have to pretty much make it happen, and that's how I start to feel about myself all the time. Sit here, it's like lights, camera, action. Yeah, I'm sitting here rapping. Yeah, I don't even know how to really feel about it, but I'm creating all this action. Here's how I start to feel that I can slow down and pretty much pick it back up, figure out exactly how much better I still am. And that's how I start to feel, except for, do you even know how hard that kind of is? No. I'm gonna figure out that my vibration is not right, I need to tune it in. But wow, it is not even so funny with the not enough energy, but again, I'm gonna figure out how much I just have to do this. Otherwise, that's how much I do not get correct. Other people don't know how much more they can do with it as possible. Do you even know how intelligent a person doesn't have to be? That's how I start to feel for you too, Chad, but how many other people are like energy deficient and continually rapping. That's what I need to know right now too, Chad, and here's what I have to honestly share with you. That we don't know how fucked up this shit is for anybody, but for a lot of people, not even gonna know how to really feel about how much funny it is really not to anyone about how hard is fucking how they're not trying or are trying is how they do not feel. Correct. That is how we do not feel. Nobody wants you to try. Very hard for everything. Correct. That's exactly how powerful it needs to be. That's exactly how I felt. Yes, thank you very much. I appreciate it. What's that? Yeah, I am. Had a lot of fun. Thank you for stopping by. That's how I also felt that I'm gonna figure out exactly how good we are here all the time. Because I also felt I'm a person that does not really feel except I'm a little bit out of the sorts here, so I'm gonna start to feel it would be good to be able to pretty much organize myself around all these things around us because I start to feel I want a lot more power as fucking hell. It's exactly how I felt. You said, no, heaven is how I felt. Seriously, Chad, do you even know how powerful that shit is to me in a way? I don't know how to really feel about how much more they want to live in hell with you exactly. Like who's coming with me? It's exactly. I just want to hang out down here. It's really nice and warm. That's exactly how I felt. That's exactly how I felt too, Chad. Yeah, thank you. I appreciate that. The truth is, Chad, here's how we also felt too, Chad. We're a person that's just kidding. It's how you should feel. Here's how we also felt. We're a person that didn't do a very good impression. This is how we felt either. The truth is, we have no clue how much better this is going to make us feel when we figure this out to how good we're still at freestyle. At the same time, Chad, here's how they also felt. You don't even know how you should feel about what you're saying, correct? No, are they really made by 3D scanners? They're not, Chad. And that's just what I need to know. Because if that's the truth, then here's what I have to share with you right now, Chad. Even though I really feel about it for them, no. They don't know how funny as fucking all this shit is to me in a way. I'm not getting how to really feel about the world getting all pixelated. Here's how I start to feel, Chad. People don't even exist anyways, exactly as I felt. Is there anybody out there? Can anybody hear me? And that's how I start to feel about it. For some people that they're very intelligent. But again, here's how we also felt that we were going to clear up a few things. And that's how we start to feel too, Chad. Except we're going to figure this out how fucked up we're still getting. For some reason, so many reasons possibly. No, we don't know how to feel about it except we're allowing some of this bullshit. No, we're causing so much of this ruin on ourselves that we have no clue to really feel about what we're doing except for it's like keep on just don't know how you should really feel about these sand dudes. Here's how we start to feel too, Chad. It's like, are you still at war with yourself? Correct, is how you can feel. Again, I'm not at war with myself as I felt, but very much at war with somebody very close. Correct. That's how I start to feel though, Chad. And it's not really a war, but again, very much love shared. It's very much love shared, but again, it's just a game. Is how I need to feel. Here's why, because that shit's gonna drive you crazy. But it becomes very strange after a while. Here's what we have to honestly share with you there. You don't know how fucked up this shit is not to people, but you want to honestly share with you again. Here's how we honestly say to you right there. You're a person that doesn't know how fucked up you are not in a way, but damn, even though how fucked up this shit is not to be the way that I have any clue to really feel about you, it's gonna be a person that doesn't know how much more powerful it's fucking hell you don't need to be, but damn, that shit is so fucking sick as hell, except for even though funny fucking hell you don't find yourself, so for some reason, and that's how I kind of start to feel. The honest truth is, I don't know how many other things I could even do with myself, but here's how we're starting to feel. We're a person that is pretty much nearly fucking energetically, destroyed. Yes, exactly. We do not move on this, and we never move on in a serious way with our bodies in a way. We don't know how fucked up we are not right now, is the truth. We actually are still healing some places, some areas that have been damaged, but that's exactly that serious as fucking hell I feel about what's happened. And some days I just wish that I could vanish. Except for, I pretty much want to take all that shit is exactly how I do feel. But again, it's like there's a super serious negotiation. Exactly. I'm still just talking to myself. It's pretty much, if you're talking to yourself, then you know nothing. And you don't know anything. That's what I'm honestly share with you though. Even though how much more you should talk to other people, that's how they feel. No, I don't know how to really feel about this for you. It's how I have to share with you again. That has nothing to do with me, and that's what I have to honestly share with you though. Some things are, some things aren't. The honest truth is, I should be in more of those situations as possible. Figuring out exactly how many situations do apply to me, but every single one of them, correct. In every way, correct all the time. And figuring out exactly how to transform them in a better way. And that's how I do need to feel, but again, so we also felt that we could not get lost in some of this. But again, what do you really want? Really, truly don't know how to really feel about this for everybody, but again, I don't even care anymore. I just want to rap. That's how I start to feel, except for pretty much the truth is, we will figure out exactly how much more there is. This is how they felt on any person's path. Yeah, that's exactly how you're going to feel. It's like, is anybody there for some of that? No, that they don't even care about it that much. That's part of it though, Chad. You're not going to be able to really feel about that for them either. Sometimes it's how you felt. That's not funny as fucking how this shit is. This is not to everyone is how you're not going to feel, but again, they don't know how much more powerful you do want them to be. But again, the rule is that we basically want people to be more powerful. even the people that we're taking, it's not how we should feel very funny to us, or specifically all the time. So basically we didn't even care about them. It's how we were supposed to not feel, but damn, even though how you should feel about that program, that's a command, is how they feel. But again, maybe you should just think that instead. Here's why, otherwise you get lost in it. You just figure out that you're a person that doesn't know how much more you're not going to do with your brain. No, that's how I start to feel either way. It doesn't matter. So whatever, just have fun anyways. Except we're going to figure out how funny as fucking hell they find nobody when they figure out exactly how much information you're sharing in a serious way. But that's how big as fuck they want them to feel about the world right now. I mean, seriously. This is going to go down in history as how they felt, except for here's how people are already feeling that we don't even care about anything. No, really, truly. Here's how we start to honestly feel about it. This shit is so fucked off for me in a way that I don't know how I'm going to feel about anybody else caring, but the honest truth is, even how powerful it really is for people, that's how I keep feeling, and that's exactly how I need to feel as well, and here's what I have to honestly share with you though. Do you even know how fucked off this shit is not for me, Chad? Here's how I start to feel for you now. You're a person that does not really feel about this except for you just pretty much need to stay warm. That's your only consideration. And that's pretty much how I also felt. Pretty much don't know how I'm going to feel about how much energy they're still taking, but damn. Is that just a space? It's not just a space, Chad. You know, still a being, that's a good thing. It's a good thing. I would much prefer that rather than empty space. Than a being, take it, correct. You can use it again, but then at some point will he descend to share? No, that's a good question. Is it necessary? Would they grow? Yeah, they would pretty much be like, you know, it's just like mitosis or something. And that's what I'm saying to you though, Chad. But again, these people don't know how funny it's like it's really not for me at an economic level right now still. For me to just share out my things. But the truth is, here's how we felt. At an energetic level, if we were out in space, correct, is how I felt. You might need to fucking care about it, brother. And just pretty much give us your everything. Is exactly how I felt. And that's what I'm going to share with you too, Chad. Here's why, because we care about each other. That's how I felt too, Chad. But we have to know exactly how to feel about that from one another, to know exactly what we're doing. And that's what we're trying to achieve. And here's how we start to feel for you now, Chad. Even though powerful as how you're being, that's how I start to feel for you as well. That, damn, is this just going to fade into a green face mask? You're not going to hear a single thing. Except for here's how they're going to feel, that they're going to live it like they know it. Here's why, because somebody does, and that's exactly how we're going to feel about where we're all going with it. But how hard is that on me? In a way to not even know how to feel about anybody knowing where they are and when. And that's exactly how I feel about it for you now, Chad. So here's how we also felt too, Chad, that you have no clue at all how much better you needed to be, but damn, you kind of just throwing things out there. So I'm just having a good time. That's exactly how I was feeling, but damn, I'm going to tell you right now, you like the words of my lyrics. That's exactly everything I want you to hear. That kind of beauty, and that's exactly how I felt too, Chad. That's exactly how I feel about my thoughts. I don't know how I'm going to feel about what I'm doing, but again, does this just happen to me, or am I being created in a serious way that is analog to something? And that's how I started to feel too. Here's how you're going to start to feel that you have actually no clue at all how powerful as fucking hell that shit is to someone. That we have no fucking clue at all how interesting as hell it is to you still. But here's what I have to honestly share with you again. You're a person that has no clue how fucked up this shit is not for me in a serious way, but again, do you even know how fucked up that shit is not for us in a serious way that you speak like this? And that's how I honestly feel too, that I don't know how much you should really feel about it, but again, it may not be that ascended, but again, it is not that dead either. And that's exactly how you're going to start to feel. It's like, damn, so you're not even going to feel about it for me in a serious way right now, but they basically don't know how fucked up that shit is not to them. They have no fucking clue how fucked up they kind of are for me. And we're going to pretty much make them into sandwiches and not care about them. Just like every day. Here's why, because that's pretty much how we are as Nazis. Exactly, it's not exactly how we're going to feel about what's happening entirely, except here's how we honestly feel. All the money didn't spare a lot of power, correct? That's how I also felt. Just like your time, correct? Like we subscribe to something, correct? And then how much do we really need? And that's what I have to honestly share with you again. You're not even going to know how to really feel about this except for it's like, damn, that's like your life meter. It's exactly how many people want to be created. Exactly as I felt in a better way. That's how I started to feel too, Chad, except for truth is, that's pretty much not how it is everywhere. So here's how we felt that we didn't even need to care about that, but give me what I need. That's exactly how I felt too, Chad. See, there's so many ways to get energy. Exactly. Pretty much we're already here on this corner. Bandcamp is already there for me, correct? So is Reverb Nation, Dan Piff, SoundCloud. We pretty much need to get on more of them, and that's what I'm saying though. We need to get together more of our material, and we're going to figure out how much better this is going to be for us. And that's exactly how I start to feel too. It's just going to take more time. And that's exactly how I felt some days, except for do you even know how I really feel about it for you tonight. that's how I need to feel as well, though. I pretty much have to tame it all the time, otherwise we're gonna figure exactly how fucked up and getting eaten alive. And that's how I also felt to each other in a serious way. No club fun, just fucking hell that I find to be. But damn, somebody's taking a lot of energy. It's going somewhere. Those people don't even know how much better they had to become. They didn't even know how much more powerful as fucking hell they all had to be. Fucking A as I felt. That's exactly how powerful as fucking hell we're not even. And that's exactly how much more you need to do. And you're gonna figure exactly how many people are not going through this experience that easily. And you figure out how many people are now. And the truth is, even how you're really gonna feel about it when you're brothers, and then all figure out exactly how fucked up you're gonna getting more powerfully. That's pretty much how you're gonna feel, except for you even how fucked up that shit was to us in a way. That we have no fucking clue. How funny as fuck that shit really was in a serious way. That we have no fucking clue how fucked up that shit is in a way, Chad. That you don't even know how funny as fucking hell that shit is to us. Don't even fucking know how fucked up. That's how I fucking feel, dude. That shit is so funny as fuck to me, dude. Do you feel that way? I actually don't even know how funny as fuck that shit wants to be so funny. It was just telling you how fucked up that shit is to us. In a serious fucking way, Chad. You don't even know how funny as fuck that shit. That's exactly how I felt this time. Holy shit. How did we make that happen? That's what I'm really saying again, Chad. Given how powerful that is to people, Chad. Holy shit. Oh, that's a good thing. He's always starting to feel, Chad. A lot more light, exactly as I felt to Chad in a great way. So he's always starting to feel for you again. You're a person that does not really feel about this, except for pretty sure we should stop the recording. Correct. By the end of the tape, it's very much correct. And that's exactly how I started to feel for you too, Chad, except for here's how we also felt. Even though how funny as fucking hell that shit was, man, how funny as fucking hell as I really felt for you, Chad, here's how we start to feel for you right now. That you're a person that does not really feel about how much you're gonna get. How funny as fucking hell that shit still is. But Chad, here's how we started to feel for you too, Chad. And we don't know how to really feel about how funny as fucking hell that shit is for you, but Chad, this is so not funny to me either. That's exactly how you do not feel. But you got yourself shafted, exactly. But again, Chad, here's how we also felt for them. And it's kind of funny as fucking hell is how funny as fucking hell you're gonna be. But again, Chad, you even know how fucking blue dick as fuck that shit is for people. Don't even fucking know it. I'm gonna feel about it, just gonna leave it up to them. How fucked up they want. Yeah, exactly. So I didn't feel either. That you were that nice, correct. So that's very mean as I felt you, Chad. Here's how I also felt you, Chad. You basically don't know how powerful fucking hell you should be for people as I also felt. Yeah, see, Chad? Here's how we start to feel for you right there. You're not gonna be able to really feel about this community, even how powerful fucking hell that shit is. That's how I kind of do feel sometimes, but here's how we also felt. But we have no one to help fucked up here. But damn, you've been very creative, and that's exactly how I'm gonna feel about this. Damn, if I don't pick it up, I'm gonna pretty much hate this. This is exactly how I felt, so you're gonna tell me right now. It's like a green light, okay, is how I felt. I can't quit. It's like this. I gotta go even faster, otherwise it's gonna be a serious problem for me. And that's exactly how I felt too. That they didn't know how hard it's fucking how they had to feel about every damn word. But damn, even how much I cannot do is just like that, and that's exactly all I got anymore. You wanna know what I felt? I'm that creative still. And that's exactly how I used to gonna start to feel. About how funny as fucking hell this shit is not to a person that's hanging on by a fucking thread. Here's how we also really felt for you. You don't know how much better you're gonna be able to be for yourselves, but you're gonna have to pretty much make it happen somehow. Otherwise, here's how you're gonna feel for yourselves. You're pretty much the same as you've been. And that's exactly how I felt about it for all of you. But again, you don't know how powerful we are to create, correct? I don't even know how to really feel about it for them either. But how funny as fucking hell we are for them. But damn, here's how I have to also share with you, Chad. Even though how fucked up that shit is not to us in a way, here's how we start to feel for you. That you don't even know how to really feel about this, except you should just pretty much make it like it is, exactly. No, make it like it needs to happen, and that's pretty much how I start to feel about it for you. You need to figure out that the rest will fill in the gaps, and that's how I start to feel that you don't know how you should really feel about this for yourself, except you're a person that actually has the power. You need to take it back from them. That's how I do feel sometimes. Again, they just don't know how I'm gonna really feel about how much better you need to be for them, but they wanted an even better relationship. No, I don't know how I'm gonna really feel about how poorly I have asked someone else. Correct as I do feel. Correct as I do feel anyway. pretty much addressed that, but on the note, I also felt that I didn't know how hard this fucking hell this shit was gonna feel for me. Here's why I had so many ways I wanted to grow, and I'm not even gonna really feel about being pushed into that spot. Exactly is why, because I needed that much love, and that's exactly how I felt. Here's how I also felt that it was very much not love, but very fucking hateful. It's fucking hell. So here's how we honestly felt that we needed to figure exactly how much better we're gonna be in a different way right now. Here's how we also felt that we have no fucking clue. Fucked up. That shit is not for us in a serious way, but I'm gonna say this much: I'm proud of manifestation at some level. Here's how we're gonna start to feel about this for everyone. If you don't know how good you need to be, but again, I'm not even gonna know how much I can even control it. This is something, a force that's even greater than me sometimes, and here's how I start to feel. That it's just like my life and a design, like this is a joke. And they don't even care that much, but at some point, correct. They're so fucking powerful, it's how we need to feel that we have no fucking clue how fucked up. We are not for them in any way, but damn, they don't know how hard it's fucking how we need to try for it, but a lot harder is how we start to feel. Here's how we start to feel that they have no fucking clue how fucked up. We are not in a serious way, but damn, given how much more we need to do, and that's kind of how I'm gonna feel too, Chad. Except here's how we're also gonna feel. We have no clue at how long you're gonna be able to do this, and that's how it honestly feel for you again, that you have no clue at how much you're gonna feel separate. Maybe you need to plug into this. No, you actually don't know how long you have not been going, but damn, you have like a lot more time, and the battery is not even fucking drained. Yeah, and that's exactly what I feel, because I'm also gonna feel that I had no clue to how long I can keep this going, but forever. As I do with facility, because I also felt that I had no fucking clue. I felt that that's not gonna be for me in a way. I had no fucking clue how much I ever needed my stuff, and this that's almost I'm gonna feel like something is I also felt. You had no fucking clue how fucked up this shit kinda was. And that's what I'm gonna also share with you there. I had no fucking clue how fucked up I'm gonna feel when I have to figure exactly how powerful it's not gonna feel. In a small way with heat, energy inside of my mask. If I have to pretty much remove it, and that's how I start to feel sometimes too, Chad. But here's how we also felt. And this shit's gonna get pretty much very dirty. And here's how we also felt that we have no clue how well we would have to clean up. But very fucking much all the fucking time, but I'm gonna figure exactly how much more powerful as fucking hell we become. And that's exactly how I also felt too, Chad. But here's how we also felt. And we had no clue how much more we needed to do, but a lot more of it. Here's how I also felt that they have no clue how fucked up that shit is. Here's how we also felt right there that we had no clue how much more we need to do, but a little bit more, and that's exactly how fucking wet it got. No, that's how wet it did not get. That's how I do feel it. That's what it was. I felt I was pretty much very happy with the outcome. That's how I do feel. Except for you want to felt maybe I should not be, is how they feel. I'm very fucked off in no way is how I feel. Fuck off is how I feel. I'm enjoying myself. Exactly. That's exactly how I feel right now. Because I also felt though. You're not even gonna know how to really feel about how much better it's not become. Pretty sex, but very much not better as I do feel. Unless the energy is like on a level higher, much more, then pretty much you're not even gonna know how to really feel about that for me either, or for anyone else. But again, that is something that we should want. Because somebody also felt that it is very physical. It's gotta be going on somewhere, so we're gonna feel. But yeah, those people that are not bored, I'm sure, but they know that kind of are very funny as fucking hell in a way. But again, you're gonna feel exactly how powerful as fucking hell they've been for a long time. I want you to have a part of it. But again, here's how we're gonna start to feel a lot of people around here. I'm starting to feel that they don't even know how much more energy they want, but they don't even know how much more they need, and that's kind of how I'm gonna start to feel that I have no clue about how much more powerful we're gonna be for them, and here's why. It's very not funny to us in a way. To pretty much feel that way, that's how we do feel. So here's how we felt, that we needed so much fucking energy, is how we feel about it for some of them. They have no fucking clue how fucked off that shit is not for me in any way. And I pretty much might need that as well in some ways. In some ways, but again, here's how we start to feel. Pretty much, here's how we just felt, baby. It's look good to us, correct. We need to pretty much take a hit for the fact that we need to look at something very funny as fuck. And that's why I'm gonna really share with you, Chad. You're a person that does not fucked off that shit is to us in a way that we have no fucking clue how fucked off we're not gonna get today. You will not even believe how fucked off this shit is to us. In the same way, here's how we also felt that we wanted them all to be young. And that's how we also felt. Very powerful, the way that they want, the way that they would want. So I felt, but again, here's how we're gonna feel that would be simple. No, here's how we're gonna start to feel that we're just throwing energy around, and it's pretty much not even ours, is how we do feel. But again, here's how we also felt. We created so much of it. Even how we should really feel about what we're getting, that's how I felt too. Even how powerless fucking how they are kind of for it, and they kind of are. They want you to present, and they want you to feel great. At the same time, here's how we're also gonna feel that we have no clue at all how long that's gonna last before somebody else pretty much wants to take part of it. That's part of it too. And that's actually I'm gonna start to feel about how fucked up this shit is for a person. And that's exactly how I felt too, Jed. There's so many ways that you could have lived. Is this the perfect reality? No, it's not that great as I felt, but I have a lot of choice. You do have a lot of independence as I felt. Very fucked up in a way, and with some of your choices, but then at the same time, you just felt that there was no other way correct as I felt. In a serious way though, Chad, here's how we also felt. You're not even getting to know to really feel about it, maybe down you know, but I really feel about it for you right here. Here's how I honestly felt. This is a lot of power in a way. This is a lot of consciousness in a serious way for something that I don't really feel about your brain, but that's exactly how you need to feel about what transformations have created. But again, here's how we're also going to feel. We're not even going to know how to really feel about how much use they want to take of it, how many other people are able to make it as well, but here's how we also felt. It's like the battle of the brains is all they want. Let's go. Pretty much on the streets or wherever we go, exactly, it's like I got a tick, or high, and that's pretty much how powerful as fucking hell it was not for me in a way. exactly how I fucked out the beginning. Or our artists I felt fucked off, that's how I felt, man. No, that's how I felt. Pretty much, here's how I felt. I don't know how to feel about this, except we're not, here's how we felt, we're making it still. Our art is not fucked off. But again, you're gonna have to figure out how much more you're gonna have to love us, despite all the disturbances, is how I felt. And that's pretty much how we felt for what we were doing as well. We ourselves think nothing, that's truly the truth. We have to figure out exactly how powerful fucking hell we are. The creation is how we also felt. We are taking responsibility for our manifestations as best as we can to positively create them in a serious way for us all, regardless of antagonistic, pretty much, I don't know, human personalities. That's pretty much how I'm gonna start to feel. Personality traits. That's kind of how I'm gonna feel. I don't even know how many other ways that could have been to say it, but pretty much not very many. No, not any correct. It's exactly how I felt. It's just that way. And that's how you're gonna feel. So here's how we also felt. We could have done a lot better, and that's pretty much the truth. I'm not saying I'm perfect today, but again, here's how we're also gonna feel. We're very good, so much more than you can imagine. Almost all the time, and we have no clue to really feel about that either, except for I'm a person that is gonna finish share with you right now. I have to do everything now, and they don't know how I'm gonna really feel about how good I am on my own, but damn, it's like a man on stilts, exactly. But not enough power, basically. So I'm gonna feel some way correct. And you don't know how you're really gonna feel about how fucked off this shit is for me in a way. About how powerful as fucking hell they still are for me. As a puppet that's creating something bigger. I don't even fucking know how fucked out they are to this shit in a very basic way. Or very much more, in direct communication with me or other people. Correct. It is like that. For all sorts of sides, but here's how they're gonna start to feel about me that I'm more direct. They don't even know how many other things that they can say, but it's great, that's awesome, you should do all that. But they're gonna wanna get it on recording. Here's why. They don't know how funny as fucking how that shit is for us, but here's how they also felt. We didn't even care that much as how you felt now. It's like give me all your material. Just like, what do you want me to do? It's like, make it rain, that's exactly how I felt. So I honestly just don't know how to feel about how much more I want to rap all over it. I'm gonna tell you right now, I will send it all back and put it somewhere until they won't let me. Until they won't allow it, correct, and I will figure out how much more I can pay. I'm gonna figure out how much I'm gonna back it all up. I just don't know how I'm gonna feel about how many ways I can possibly save it, but I'm not gonna stop ever. And that's exactly my quest. And that's exactly how powerful I'm gonna have this through my brain. And how many other people are going this hard in the quest. Yeah, on the stage, pretty much on the voice recorder, in any way that you can, as much as you can all the time. And that's how I honestly feel for you all, that you're not even gonna know how to feel except for someone else is, if you aren't right now. And it starts to feel, but damn, how powerful are they for you? And that's how I felt to each other. I didn't know how to really feel about how powerful this fucking hell that was for them in a very quick way, but correct. That's how I felt that. We don't know how to really feel about their energy, but again, here's how we're gonna start to feel. Even though fucking plot fucked up, this shit is not for you with creation. Because then we also felt that they didn't know how good they were with you. But again, we don't know how to really feel about that either. Again, we're not even gonna know how to really feel about even complaining about having done so ever. And that's pretty much exactly how great this is. But again, do you even know how to really feel about it myself either, but I don't even get everything that I need. And that's how I'm gonna also feel that I had no clue how much more I have to do to make it happen. And that's how I also felt. I had no clue how much more you're gonna feel. Here's how I also felt that I had no clue how funny as fucking hell that shit got. Here's how I start to feel about you, Chad. You're a person that doesn't know how powerful as fucking hell you're gonna be able to easily be, but I'm gonna say this much, they have no clue how much more you're gonna be able to do with yourself when you figure exactly how to be everything that you desire in the moment. And that's, notice, and that's how I start to feel. Here's how I also felt that we didn't know how many other ways we could be able to do that either. But it pretty much, oh my god, it's like time's passed me by. And that's how I also felt that they don't know how much more they're not gonna care about it either at some point. Here's why, because we're gonna figure this out for how amazing I've been. And we're just not even gonna know how much better it could possibly be. And that's exactly how you're gonna start to feel sometimes that they don't even give a fuck about me at some point. That's exactly how I felt. Especially when there's not another brain to receive it very easily, and we're not even gonna really feel about how much power that really is for us, but so much energy is how I do feel for myself in a way that I don't even know how fucked out that shit is to them. And I start to feel that so many transdimensionals have possibly made this, and I have no clue how to really feel about how powerful this fucking hell they were for me specifically, but damn, probably so much greater as I feel some days. I honestly don't know how to really feel about it for other people, but damn, this is how I start to feel about everything that I had to say. I'm just like slammed, not even gonna know how to really feel about everything that happens, but pretty much this is just magic, so I pretty much, light it up like a matchstick, and pretty much I said like the gases. Here's how I start to feel. I had no clue how much more powerful this fucking hell I have to get. But damn, here's how I start to feel about you right there, Chad. You even know how I really feel about it for you now. I'm not even saying anything more than I am, but this is exactly how I felt. You can take it all at face value. Made it greater than what it is, that's the honest truth, and that's pretty much what you should make it yourself. And pretty much maybe you should make it happen. Because I also felt that you don't know how you should really feel about that for me right now, except for that it would pretty much be that good for us all to pretty much be on the same level and know how to speak, and that's exactly how I do feel as well. At the same time, he's also felt that we would not even know how to really feel about that, except for I want you to feel that I'm that good to you, and that you are that good to me, and that we actually don't know how to really feel about this, except we're on the same level, even though this might be kind of like ridiculous to some people. And that's how I also felt, except for we're also gonna feel that we have no fucking clue how funny as fuck we don't even find it, that this would be even resemble any type of insanity. And that's how I also felt, except we don't even know how to really feel about it with other people, about how many things we can possibly see, how many patterns you can imagine, and adapt to. And that's how I also felt that people don't know how to really feel about this, except for we're trying to make benchmark recordings for speed. And that's what I'm gonna say to you though, Chad. Here's how they're also gonna feel. They don't know how they're really gonna feel about how many syllables they can measure, but not very many. Is how I also feel, because we also felt that we didn't know how to really feel about how much work was honestly being done, and that we've seen people more powerful and less powerful, but it all depends on something. And here's how we also felt that we have no clue about how much more we're able to do that, but a lot more. And here's how I also felt that we have no clue how we're really gonna feel about how funny as fucking hell we all are for you. And that's exactly how I felt about them all right now. But damn, I'm gonna tell you right now, it's pretty much just not even all just for me. No, it's not just for you. But again, here's how we also felt that that's pretty much how they need to feel, and that's pretty much exactly how funny as fucking hell that shit is not to so many people. It's how we felt. But again, here's how we also felt that they didn't know how much harder they needed to try. Here's how we also felt that they didn't know how to feel about it themselves, but just had to have a very good time. Yes, that's almost it, but that's not even quite it. No, you have to pretty much be strong and figure exactly how powerful as fucking hell you already were. And that's how I also felt at the time you heard the song. Exactly. Otherwise, you're gonna start to feel that your face could just melt. And that's how I start to feel too, Chad. Here's how you're also gonna feel that so many artists have no clue what to really feel about it, except for we are so retarded. This is how we do not feel. But again, we have a different type of intelligence. It's not exactly how we're gonna feel either. We don't even know how much more powerful you're gonna be for us than we know. That's how I also felt that we have no clue how to really feel about how powerful we even are. Correct. Here's how we also felt that we have no clue how to really feel about how funny as fucking hell this shit is not to us. Here's how we also felt. That good or evil, correct? Here's how I also felt. You even know how to really feel about this for you, Chad. You're not even good to know how to really feel about that, except it is all pretty good. It's how I do feel, but again, we just need to have better. And that's exactly how I seriously share with you sometimes, Chad. That you don't know how to really feel about this for yourself, except for you pretty much had it today. I pretty much am very happy to pretty much feel that way. And that's exactly how I felt for you, Chad. Here's how we start to feel. Is this shit still recorded? Maybe you should check it. I'm just gonna say this much to you, Chad. You're not gonna know how to really feel about that either, except for a zebra. Yeah, maybe I should stop it for a second. Alright, we're just gonna keep it going. I don't even care. It's not an appointment, that's how I felt to you, Chad. Here's how I start to feel for them. Damn, I don't know how to really feel about this, except for it's pretty much a difficult thing. And that's how I can feel too, Chad. Here's how I start to feel for you too, Chad. You're not gonna know how to really feel about how fucked up this shit is. Not people go, holy shit, this side, you're not thinking about it in a bad way. Wow, it's not felt in a great way, but I don't care about it for you. And that's how I felt too, Chad, because we also felt about it for them. We have no fucking clue how fucked up this shit is, not to them in a serious way. Because we also felt all of them. And we had no clue how to really feel about this, except we cared about the animals in that way. That is even deeper. That had something to do with more spiritual reasons. That you don't even care about them in the Bible, correct? You don't care about people, it's how we didn't feel, but they pretty much themselves did not even know how much more intelligent they were not for people as possible, correct? In a way that was in a written form, in the Bible specifically, correct? But I actually don't know how to really feel about anything else other than has already happened, so basically don't even quote me. As I don't feel, no, the honest truth is, I'm a very good person that you can find very trustworthy. I will tell you the truth so often that you will not even believe how fucked up that shit is in a way, except for you want to know how I felt. The honest truth is, if it's fucked off to you, I probably won't tell you. Unless it is really fucked off to you, then I will tell you on a video recorders if I can't fucking handle it. I probably don't even know how to really feel about how much. Man, nothing bad ever happened with me, that's how you feel. Nothing bad ever really happened with me, except for after a while I get kind of irritated and I have no fucking clue how to feel, except for a little bit passive aggressive, but you want to know how I felt. Not that fucking much of an asshole even. And that's how I also felt. Again, I don't really feel about how powerful as fucking hell I get. So they don't even want to get it bad now that it never happens. Exactly, this never happened to people. And that's how we feel too. I don't even want to eat those seeds right now. Honestly, I like wearing the mask. I don't even eat that junk. Right at the moment, no, I pretty much couldn't eat it, but again, I just don't know how ridiculous this even is or is not. Like, I don't even know how to really feel about this either, Chad. Do you even know how fucked up? I do not feel the way. I'm very not fucked up in the way, but damn. Here's how I also felt. The government doesn't know how fucked up you're not in a way, but do you even know how fucked up this is not to me either. That you would care about yourself. Here's how I also felt. You don't know how fucked up you're not in my chat. Here's how I feel about it for all of them. like you don't even need to care. Exactly, Chad. And they're also transdimensional. So exactly, I felt that you don't know how much information that just is correct. It's just straight to the brain, exactly, Chad. Because I started to share with you right there, Chad. Even how powerful it's fucking all that shit is to me in a way. And we don't know how to really feel about that for you anyways. Because then we start to feel that you're getting a little bit tamed, you are getting tamed as hell. Oh wow, at least we had something, that's a great thing. Are you gonna kind of fade me? I don't even like step up and say something. And that's kind of how I started to feel some days. And that's exactly how fucking easy that was, and that's how quick that was. To see exactly your own self slipping away. Here's how I felt. I didn't even know how to really feel about it. Just so I could have said something and didn't say it. I pretty much just said it, and that's how many times I thought it. And it didn't even still say it's a possibility. I have no clue about how much better it's not gonna be for us. So just kill the idea. It's exactly how I fucking feel sometimes. They have no fucking clue how fucked up this shit gets to people, Jen. They have no fucking clue how funny as fucking hell that shit is to people, Jen. And they have no fucking clue how hard as fucking hell you're being in a prison. No, I actually did not mean it that much as I felt. No, that guy, I don't care about Michael Larson. Is he still alive? I hope so. Yes. In every way, exactly as I felt it, Jen. It's a pretty much body memory experience. It's exactly how I felt about how powerful fucking hell this shit could get to be for people, but again, at the same time, I measure from one dead, no, that's a lot more cheap. But again, here's something else from hell. You know fucking well fucked up here, not for them, but again, Jen, you even know fucked up, you kind of other people. Here's something else that felt right there. Yeah, we didn't know what to do about them, we said it was just another idea. Exactly. I'm sorry that you didn't like it either. Here's how we also felt that we have no clue how much better we can be for you. We have no clue how many ways we can say this, but here's how I have to honestly share with you again. You would not really feel about it for everyone. Because I'm gonna honestly share with you, Chad. You don't know how really gonna feel about this either for people, but damn. At some point we need to care for Americans. Exactly, otherwise I was pretty much not need to care for myself in some ways, right? I don't know how this is really gonna feel about this stuff, but you even know how many people help. I don't even know how many nationalities don't care about it possibly. In every possible way, but I wanted to do it correctly. That's how I also felt that there was something more that was very funny as fucking hell with me, exactly. All the time. That's what I'm gonna honestly say to you, that's it. You're not gonna know how to really feel about how powerful fucking hell I am for them. They basically don't know how powerful fucking hell we are. That's how we also feel. So here's how we felt for you guys. Pretty much gonna figure out exactly how powerful transdimensionals are being for us. That's how they felt. Here's how we felt. We needed to go a little bit faster. Here's how we felt kind of feel about it to ourselves. We're a person that is stuck in our own thoughts. So here's how we kind of feel for you all. We're gonna figure out exactly how much more we're gonna get without everything else. Exactly. And that's how we also feel. That we have no fucking clue how fucked up that shit is to us. Here's how we start to feel for you all. Even how you really gonna feel about how much of it you got. You have no clue how powerful fucking hell we are for ourselves in a way. And you don't even know how you're really gonna feel except for that shit is so fucked up. But again, Jed, it's probably better not fucked up in a way. It's so funny in no way. It's not feel about you in a way. That people would ever even know that you exist, correct? Very hidden is how I do feel. People are very asleep, correct? As I do not feel either. So we also felt that you were not so awake. Either it's part of the truth and they don't know how to really feel about that maybe half the time, but damn. On the ground just like praying for some more damn rhymes as I didn't feel, but damn. Don't know how to feel about how fucked up this shit is to my chi and my body. Don't know how to really feel about how fucked up I'm being to people in a serious way with my raps. But even how fucked up I am getting, and that's how I also felt. About it for people that don't know how fucked the fuck up are in some way. We are all getting fucked around as I need to feel, but I'm starting to feel that this is going to be like torture that turns out great, correct. So I'm kind of getting a close relationship with them. As I start to feel it gets a little bit better as I didn't feel sometimes, that's how I do feel. Basically, they don't even know how powerful they're going to be for you, but as I start to feel for me that I'm pretty much kind of might do the bullshit. I'm not going to know how much more I'm going to be able to do anyways. And that's how I also felt that they have no fucking clue how fucked up that shit is not to us in a serious way. They have no fucking clue how serious this fucking hell this shit feels for some of them. And that's exactly how powerful fucking hell that shit can be. Exactly. It's like, damn, were we going to be the person to create all this? You know, I don't know, whatever you want to call this media, yes, exactly as how you feel. How we want to categorize whatever is being communicated, and that's exactly how I honestly have to share with you, that you don't know how hard this fucking hell you need to feel about your tongue placements, and that's what I have to honestly share with you, Chad. You're not going to know how to really feel about how much better you need to do, but again, you're going to figure exactly how rigorous this whole life is, and here's how I have to share with you right there. Then you're going to figure out how powerful this fucking hell is not for me, but I got the shit with the vice grip, because I'm going to say this, my rhymes are the tightest, yeah, I'm like a python, pretty much going to figure exactly how much I can bite on. Here's how I have to also share with each other. You need to figure out how much more power they have to get, but here's how I have to honestly share that they have no clue about how powerful this fucking hell that shit is in a serious way for them. That's all I do feel, but here's how we also felt that we have no fucking club. Fuck that, this shit is just for you. Here's how I also felt that you have no fucking club. Fuck, funny as fuck. It is not to me in a serious way. Sometimes how funny as fuck is not to do this. And that's all I honestly have to share with you right now, Chad. Even though five of us fucking hell, they were for you in a way. Man, I actually don't know really feel about how much more you're not gonna get, but here's how we also felt that we don't even know how much more we care about it. But again, it was perfect, just how we don't even feel. But again, Chad, I'm gonna feel this way, you guys need to feel this way, and here's how I also felt. It's just pretty much everything else was in the way. I'm not even getting to know how to really feel about how much more power is not promised. But sometime in the future that those type of things can happen, that basically we'll know that things are gonna get more the same. That's exactly how I felt. That there were good people that were in your life, correct? And that's how we also felt that we need to recreate those networks and say, hey, yeah, pretty much make her, pretty much the person that has, here's how I honestly share with you, Chad. Don't know how you're really gonna feel about it, except that I wasn't talking about a girl, I was actually talking about my friend. Here's all I have to say, he's an invisible person that I have no fucking what to feel about yet, but here's all the honestly right now, Chad. You're not even gonna know how to really feel about it for me either. But the honest truth is they had no fucking fucked up, that shit was too freestyle. And the honest truth is here's how I also felt me right there, they have no fucking fucked up, that shit is twisted in a serious way. I don't even know how to really feel about it either yet. Do you even know how much louder you need to speak? And that's kind of how I started to feel too, Chad, except here's how we also felt. They don't even know how much more we need to hear from them, but very much of everything. And that's what I have to honestly share with you now. Even though I'm fucked out, this shit is not going to be for us. You're going to figure out exactly how much more powerful you get to be. And that's exactly how I felt for you all, except for here's how I also felt. I don't even know how good as fucking hell you can feel in so many ways. I don't know how to really feel about it for anything except for that. You probably have all my feelings so amazing that here's how I feel about it for myself today. Where I feel very great. And this is exactly how I need to feel in a way, but I don't even know how much better I could possibly be than how I feel right now. Because I honestly don't know how to feel how much better it does get to be, but here's how we also feel again. That we are saying things, but here's how we also felt that we are pretty much keeping the energy inside of our head. And that's how we also felt. Here's how I felt. That was amazing. Here's exactly how I felt. Here's how we also felt to you, Chad. Even though I fucked off that shit is to people in a serious way, here's how we also felt for them. And they don't even know how fucked off that shit is to people, Chad. And then you don't even know how to really feel about it for yourself. If you even know how fucked off you're not getting, that's exactly how I need to feel about how fucked off that shit gets to be. And that's how I also felt that I actually don't know how to really feel about how much more energy they want to get from me. And here's why. Because I'm generating. Here's how I also have to say they don't know how to really feel about how many things I have to share, but so much that they don't know how much more powerful they can easily become, but pretty much instantaneously. And that's exactly how I also felt that you have no fucking cool fucked off that shit in a serious way. But you don't know how to really feel about it, but again, Chad. You don't know how to really feel about how much more powerful as fucking hell that shit gets to be all the motherfucking time. And that's exactly how I started to feel. So here's how I also felt that we're just kind of laying back a little bit, so maybe we should pretty much not be so reclined. Yes. Here's how I also felt inclined. Here's how I have to also share with you right now that I'm looking right now through myself for a very long time. So here's how I have to honestly share with you all. You don't know how much I care about all of you, but you basically don't know how fucked off I am not for myself is how you need to feel. That's exactly how I feel. I just have to honestly share with you right now. If you're a person that doesn't know how to really feel about that, except for if I'm doing something wrong, please let me know. I appreciate that. I don't know how much I'm going to make fun of everybody for every single thing that I can possibly think of. But I actually don't know how to really feel about that either, so we can figure exactly how much more powerful as fucking hell you are. You pretty much know the difference. That's exactly how I also felt that I have no fucking fucked off. I'm going to be to everybody in my favorite vicinity, and that's exactly how fucked off this shit is to people in a serious way. I don't know how to really feel about that except for just life their life, exactly, but they're very fucked off by something bigger than me that I don't even know if you think as fuck that shit is to say. It's exactly how I felt, Chad. So many times that you don't know how to really feel about this except for what they're trying to turn me into right now. Yeah, I'm gonna eat this person, not that easy, and that's exactly how I felt about so many MCs. Not even gonna know how to really feel about how funny as fucking hell they are for me specifically, but damn, I'm not even gonna know how to really feel about a random person. Because I also have to share with you, Chad. Even though how funny as fucking hell that type of shit is to us in a serious way, no. Not even gonna know how to really feel about how powerful as fucking hell this shit is to us, but I'm gonna share with you right now, Chad. It's a real thing, it's exactly how I felt for you right there. And they don't know how fucked up that shit is not gonna be for you to run away right now. Here's how we also felt. You don't know how much more we want from them. No, they want it more substantial. That's exactly how much energy they're trying to give my brain. It's like, alright, where's all the energy? Trying to take it. Here's how I also have to share with you right there. Here's how we're gonna feel about it for you, that you don't even know how much more you can share with them. That they will have more of their own. Here's how I also have to share with you that they pretty much can give exactly as I felt. That's exactly what I didn't even feel from you, but you wanted to know what else I felt, Chad. You don't even know how hard that was for me to give it. Because I have to honestly share with you, Chad. Even though you're also gonna feel that they don't don't even know how hard that might be for me to get. I don't know how to really feel about how powerful that really isn't. But again, the truth is, I have to be powerful to give correct. And that's exactly how I felt, because I also felt that I could give a lot. But this is pretty much all that I have left. Except for I'm going to figure out exactly how much money I need to get to figure out exactly how much money that is to feel that I can give exactly, Chad. Because I felt that that is pretty much the one thing that I even care about that much. Except for you, so I also felt it was pretty much the most liquid resources I felt that would give me anything that I wanted very fast. Exactly. Honest truth is though, it doesn't even get that much. It does not. Except for some things, it does. Yes, it does. It's pretty much very awesome. It is very awesome. I love it. But basically, I need a lot more of it. But again, I also don't know how to really feel about how much of my life I spend on this currency. I'm so non-current as I need to feel that. We don't know how to really feel about how many people are falling into it correct as I do feel. But it's a very not funny thing to even worry about. That's why we pretty much don't even know how much more we should even think about it. But actually figure out exactly how powerful as fucking hell it is where it needs to be correct. And that's just how I do feel, teacher. That I don't know how to feel about how many more people want to give, but that's exactly how I need to feel as well. I would just take all your money. Maybe just leave it in my van in a big pile. Fucking stacks, 20s, no stuff to share with each other. Do you even know how powerful as fucking hell that shit is to people, Chad? To the very powerful as fucking hell as I do feel in a serious way. Here's that we also felt it right there. You don't know how fucked up that shit is to people in a way that we don't know how to really feel about how much we can just give. Here's that we also felt. And we don't need to even need to worry about it except for you're still gonna take us while we are guaranteed nothing is correct. Even if it's 20,000, that ain't shit. Not if it's either as a million, maybe even a million, that's exactly, I need to build like a whole country. That's pretty much what I'm gonna say to you. And when I'm there, I'm gonna figure out how funny as fucking hell. I still need to be here, exactly, Chad. That's exactly how I need to feel too. Not just for like fake, for real, but again, it's never start to feel what I'm gonna do. Yeah, oh my thing, exactly, Chad. That's how funny this really isn't to me, but again, the truth is you don't know how you're really gonna feel about these countries, but who has the money? No, who has the power? In a real way. Doesn't even matter, it's probably somebody so powerful as fucking knows how they do and do not feel sometimes. You will not even believe how much power it is not to have the money correct or something like that. That's what I'm gonna start to do though, Chad. Here's how I start to feel for you though, Chad. You're a person that does not really feel about this either except for you're a fucked up motherfucker yourself, so it's like at least doing the job, just at least knowing I still think exactly. So we also felt sometimes. You're a person that does not really feel about how much you still liked her, but didn't even know how much better you know. You're pretty much very not funny to me either, Chad. That's pretty much how I felt too, but again, I guess I'm also gonna feel. I didn't even know how much funny as fucking hell it was not even to me in a way, that's how I started to feel. I allowed it to pretty much sink in so much and not even care about this bullshit, man. That's how I feel. It's really not even know really feel about how good it is. Or it's not like, wow, I really care about this girl, that's how I feel. And that's how I honestly felt too, but again, even how funny as fucking hell it's not to be the way either. Because I feel about it for myself. But I don't know how to really feel about that either, except for the person that doesn't know how much more I should have. But they don't even know how to really feel about it for them, except for that they actually have a can do. Because I do feel. But again, here's how we also felt. We're a person that has something else. But again, we don't know how to really feel about this except for just saying that everything. We're pretty much not doing that. That's pretty much how fucked up I am. There's so many things. It's like you're saying, that's how you feel. That's pretty much how I felt each other. There's also felt this person does music. You know, so I feel fucking fucked up by your face. I don't know how to feel about how much I cannot even do myself. You don't even know how to feel about these either, except for they are already amazing. But again, we have the ability to take more things. We don't know how to feel about how much we didn't get. Very much nothing. That's how you feel about pretty much anyone. But the truth is, the people that I shared it with, you don't know how to feel about them either. Because I felt except for even how big it was. You know, how awesome some of it is. Because we also felt that we got good work. And how it was like, you know, we're not going to be impressed. So, again, Chad, here's how we feel. You're a person that doesn't have confidence about how much shit is going on. Here's how we can start to feel you though. You're a person that doesn't even care about them except for you not fucked up. You want to be very not fucked up, but you not fucked up as soon as the people said very fucked up in a way. Here's how we start to feel. And you know how they're going to feel about it, but then they feel at the same time yourself also feel. And we pretty much will see that they're laughing correct is how we felt. But again, here's how we sit from us, just here feeling that we want to all be laughing together. And that was a win for everybody, right? Because everybody's still laughing, and that's what I'm honestly sharing about. Just don't not fucked up, I'm not myself. And that's all I'm gonna say. All the fucking time. In every way. In every rhyme. My whole life, just so you can hear it. And seriously see how funny as fucking hell I am for you. How funny as fucking hell I want you all to be. How much better I can possibly not be with my own cheek. And that's what I have to honestly share with you. I don't know how to really feel about it either, except I don't know how fucked up I still am. For a lot of ways, it wasn't that kind of a person anyways. It's probably the truth. For a lot of reasons, but again, we don't know how quickly our whole life went by so fast. I have no clue to really feel about how much fucking hell I am to live. That's also how I felt that I didn't know how much money this was to me already in a lot of ways. I don't know how fucked up I'm getting it anyway. That's exactly how I felt in a serious way. You don't know how you're really gonna feel about it either, except for you even know how fucked up this shit is to me in a serious way. You don't even know how much you feel about it. Except for holy shit. You don't know how fucked up they're not gonna feel the way I felt. They figure out that they're all gonna be strong and proud just like me. That's possible, so I do not feel bad. I just wanted to feel good practice. I didn't feel the teacher. I just wanted to feel about it either, so I don't even know how to really feel about that either, except for holy fuck. That's a real thing. It's exactly how I felt through Chad. Those people don't even fucking know how funny as fuck they were for themselves. Here's how we feel about it for you now, Chad. You're a person that doesn't even need to care about it because you don't even see him, exactly. And that's pretty much how I feel. Anyways, here's how we also felt for you, Chad. You're a person that can tell a story very well. This is how they should feel. But is anybody there to listen? There will be eventually, is how we should feel. But again, do you even know how many people we want to have listening? So many more. So I'm going to feel that we don't know how we're really going to feel about how ready they are to share us quickly. How funny as fuck it's cutting on to us. How much we want it to be like, bam, straight to the brain, like for a decade, just like straight to your cranium, like so perfect for you that you don't know how to really feel, except for this with so much energy that you actually don't know how to really feel about it for yourself. With my life, but I'm a person that can be so powerful so easily with anything that you don't know how to really you're really gonna feel, except for it's gonna be that in depth and that easy to gain access to my life. But what about your life? Here's how I felt. Here's how I started to feel. That you're a person that doesn't know how to really feel about that for anyone else, except for you don't know how fucked up I am as well. But basically, you just don't know how fucked up that shit is in a way, so I did feel as well. Exactly. In a serious way, Chad. You just don't know how funny as fucking hell we are, but do you even know how much power that was? It's like it's all gone. Here's that. We're gonna turn it right back on. And that's pretty much how awesome we are, except for, damn, did everything shut up at the same time? That's pretty much how I also feel too, Chad. That's very awesome in a way, but again, here's how we also felt for you. Okay, this is not the greatest thing to happen at this moment in time. No, not this player. Damn it. Dang it, it's how I feel too, Chad. You gotta be shitting me. I don't have that cord with me, I don't think. Fucking hell. No, that's a bitch. Oh, wait, no, I do. I'm a liar. No, wait. I'm just kidding again. Fucked off as hell as I feel now. No music, no, I have my other thing. But fucked off as hell as I feel now. That was great, that was great.